morning, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to sunny Scotland. We're currently in Motherwell in Scotland. Let me bring you guys up to speed a little bit because I didn't film a video yesterday, so we just went, in terms of the vlog, I just went straight from Lincoln to Motherwell, which is kind of what happened. From Lincoln we drove to about 4 hours north up to Motherwell in Scotland for round 2 of the tour series, which is that's why we're in Motherwell. The tour series is this evening. We're going to be on the road now for a week or two. From Motherwell tour series we go to Aberdeen, then across to Durham, then back home towards Birkenhead, Salisbury, and then down to Brooklands in Surrey, which is the final round of the tour series, guys. So yeah, round 2 tonight. I probably still sound half asleep. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. I've just woken up. I'm gonna jump on the rollers, do an hour pre-race ride. But guys, look at this. Look at this. It's like 15 degrees already and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Scotland, you have pulled it out of the bag. The whole convoy is here. We've got the St. Piran Jags and the transporter, and yeah, just me, my bike. Also, I reckon a few flies lost their life on the way up. It's just hundreds of flies in the front of the grill, man. Grim. All right, little pre-race ride going on now on the rollers. We got Randy over there working on the bikes. Steve's on the other side of that van doing his session. Currently done 53 minutes, got about 7 more minutes to go to round it up to the hour. Okay, breakfast is done and dusted. We've basically got the whole day now to do absolutely nothing. The race is only this evening at 7 p.m, which means when you're leaving the hotel at like 4:30, it's now like 11 o'clock, so we've got 5.5 hours to just do whatever we want to do. So I thought now would be a good opportunity to show you guys, or kind of explain a little bit more about our new kit. I thought I'd already explained this in the vlog, but maybe I haven't. Right now, well, you may remember that we used to be using Castelli kit. Last year and also the start of this year, the team was sponsored by Castelli, but then, for one reason or another, we are now sponsored by Santini. I've never really used Santini kit before, but its initial kind of feelings and initial reactions are pretty good. Decent quality chamois, it fits nice and tight. It's kind of that race fit. This kit that we're currently using for the tour series, it's like this stripy orange top and the skin suit, so the shorts is like this greenish short with St. Piran on the back there. I've also got St. Piran on the chest there, but this is only like a temporary kit just purely for the tour series. One reason is because it's orange, it stands out. We've got our orange helmets, we stand out. It's broadcasted on ITV, so we want to stand out, right? The second reason is because Santini couldn't produce custom kit in time for the tour series. So for the tour series, we've got this orange kit which they made up for us, and then after the tour series we're going to change our kit again to like a brand new custom kit which we'll use for the rest of the season. This is something that's been in the pipeline for a while, but obviously I couldn't share it with you guys, but now I can because we are wearing the kit. So what do you think of this orange and green kit? To be fair, I quite like it, I do genuinely quite like it. But yeah, the long and short of it is Santini is our new kit sponsor for the rest of 2019. This is our kit for the remainder of May, and then after May, we're going to have a brand new custom St. Piran Santini kit. So because Sweet Spot and the Tour Series, which is the two organisations that run the Tour Series, are absolute legends, they've given me permission to use my GoPro in these races. However, I left my GoPro memory card in my bag that I took to Redditch last week, which is a small bag because I was just going there to and from the race in one day. So when I came to Scotland, I brought a bigger bag and I forgot to change the memory card, or take the memory card out of my other bag and put it into my Scotland bag. Basically, I've forgotten my memory card. However, guys, luckily there is a Curry's PC World right next to our hotel, so I can get a new memory card. It's either that or I don't have any onboard footage from the race tonight, so I think I'll get a new one. All right, we have acquired the goods. Okay, 24 pounds later, we have acquired the new micro SD card. It amazes me how like something literally smaller than my nail can cost 25 pounds. But anyway, I'd rather spend 24 pounds and have my GoPro than not spend 24 pounds and not have my GoPro for the race. So we have arrived in Motherwell, and this is the hill that the finish goes up. The girls are currently on now. Mon is in there somewhere. I'm just waiting for her to come around. There she is. Go on, Mon, come on. No idea where she is in the race, but she's there. So the bikes are all here looking sweet. Alright, so the warm-up is happening here in Motherwell. It's a hot one. We got a nice little shelter under this building that we've made our home. Matt's in the zone. He's got his headphones on. He's ready. Oh, he's finished. You feeling, Matt?
Good.
Quick 15-second rundown of the course tonight.
Left hand downhill, another left hand uphill sprint.
There, you hit it first. Okay, and that was a little bit of a montage of the first 23 minutes of the race. It started fast, man. It started real fast. We had a normalised power of around 400 watts for that first 20 minutes. You know, the first 20 minutes of these races is always the hardest. Yeah, it's just simply the hardest bit. Then it settles down to a bit more of a rhythm. Much more people in this race got dropped than they did in Redditch from the front group, and I managed to stay. I'm still in the front group, so you know I'm having a better day than I was at Redditch. So basically, coming into this round, Steve was second in the sprints competition behind the Madison rider Connor Swift. However, since Redditch, he has transferred teams to a French Pro Continental team, I believe. So he's no longer doing the Tour Series because, like I said, it's a team event, and if he's not part of his team, then he's not in the event. So Steve was put into the sprint leaders competition by default. So our primary objective today for the race, or for Steve, is to retain that sprint leaders jersey. The way it works, every 15 minutes there is a mid-race sprint, I guess you could call it. So 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then on the finish line. We came through the first one at 15 minutes. Steve took first in that one, so he increased his lead in the sprints competition, which was mega for him, mega for the team. Yeah, absolute beast man. So yeah, Steve got the first sprint competition. It's looking good for him. And yeah, you know, the pace is on, man. The pace is on. This group's already whittled down to about, I think it's something like 18 riders. So we had a few guys. From Ribble, a few guys from, I think the whole of Madison was still in here. The whole of Canyon was still in here. We had 4 guys in this front group, I believe. Me, Steve, Matt, and Joe. In the previous round, the thing with the Tour Series is it's 5 riders per team, so it's only small teams in comparison to other races, but you can swap and change riders between each rounds. So from last round, we subbed Ollie out, and Matt came in, and also Alex came in. Who else didn't? Oh, Jake. Jake didn't do this round. He did the last round, but Jake crashed at Lincoln and hurt himself, so he's not here. Ollie had a tooth infection, so he's not here. So yeah, the team got jigged around a little bit, and Matt was on an absolute mission tonight. But anyway, we're going to get onto that later on in this little analysis. As you can see, we are battering up the finish climb. It was one of those climbs where in the first 10 minutes it's like, oh, it's a flat course. After 10 minutes it's like, all right, we're climbing the Alpe d'Huez. So I got a little bit distance on that corner, just took my line a little bit wrong, but then managed to get back on. Anyway guys, I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm just going to skip to kind of the main bulk of this video, which is here. I've paused the video. We are 29 minutes and 22 seconds in, and I'm going to play it right now. And this is what happened. So I'm not going to pause it there, but basically what happened was there was a touch of wheels into that corner. It was a real tight, it wasn't real tight, but it tightened up into that corner, and there was it was like a change of paving on the roads. It was a little bit bumpy. People were kind of skipping the wheels around. There's a touch of wheels. One of the Ribble riders, Will, he went straight over the handlebars, straight over the barriers. He sent it. Like, he licked the stamp and sent it. And then you know, there's a couple other guys came down. One of them was Joe. Pull your seat up. You can get involved because this race is all about you, mate. So one of the riders that got stuck behind that crash was Joe. You probably just seen him there on the floor. He was in the crash. Steve also got stuck behind the crash, so he had to stop. I got stuck behind the crash. I think the only person that didn't get stuck behind the crash, mate, was you, wasn't it?
I reckon so, yeah. Lucky boy.
So the long and short of it is, the bunch ends up catching and lapping me, Steve, and Joe, because I mean, once you're off the back of these races, you're not getting back on. We're going that fast. And yeah, I guess I didn't really see the rest of the race from the front of the bunch. The only person that we had in the front group after this crash was this little gadget. Anyway, I'm going to resume the video at 55 minutes and 40 seconds. At some point in this race, because there's so many people caught up in this crash, this bunch that I was in was quite a big group, and like at the front of the race, there wasn't actually that many people left, was there?
Not really.
All we heard in the tannoy was there was a group at 27 seconds, and then Matt was chasing on his own at 10 seconds. So like, I guess, how did it pan out, mate?
Long chase.
Yeah. So what did you do? Did you just attack from the front of the bunch, or?
Yeah, well, basically, because obviously we crashed and we were in a small group, like 20 riders, 25 riders maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sort of. It was when Canyon and Madison had been messing around, like chasing each other.
Yeah.
They let a group go with John Archibald in as well. I tried to follow immediately, got shut down, and then basically next lap round I went for it, and they let me go, and 5-lap chase on my own. And
5 laps. That's how long it took you.
Yeah, 5 laps, and then
it's about 8 or 9 minutes of racing.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, it was pretty grim, and I eventually got back on, and then. But there was only like 10 minutes left by the time I got back on, so it was.
Yeah. So how big was the group that you caught?
Just the 4 riders, so
yeah.
I made it 5 once I got on, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Just hanging on for grim death at the end.
Yeah. I mean, your compass was pretty fast. So what do you? How'd you go, and what did you get in the sprint then?
Well, basically.
Yeah, where'd you finish?
4th.
4th.
Didn't have much left.
I mean, fourth's respectable. Like in this kind of race, you got to be happy with 4th, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty chuffed with that. Previous best before this was 9th, so
Yeah.
Bit gutted to miss out on the podium, but after chase on your own for so long, didn't really expect much.
Yeah. Here's a question: what makes the Tour Series like so much different to any other kind of UK racing?
Probably like spectators around the course.
Yeah.
It's more of like a party atmosphere. It's a bit like a Commerce in Belgium or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
And then you've got the addition of the team overall prizes, which factors into the race, and sprints jersey, which Steve's got.
Yeah. It's more of a team competition than the individual, isn't it?
Yeah, we've all got to make sure every guy counts. So it doesn't matter if you're lapped or not. You've still got to
race.
Yeah, race for the line, which is quite good because it keeps everyone racing, and you still get a good sprint at the end. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we're in this group here, which have been lapped by the leaders, but we're still essentially, because so many people came down, we're still racing for about 15th position.
And obviously all those points count, don't they? Because we're up against Ribble and whatnot.
So I think now after this round, after a bit of because there was 3 of us caught behind the crash, we dropped down to 5th in the overall team competition. But I'm going to skip ahead here to the last lap. Steve just told me to ride hard, so I thought I'd lead it out. But I didn't realise how many people in this group were going to be sprinting for the finishing lap right now. But pretty much the whole of the group that I was in, this was had been lapped by the leaders. So when you get lapped, you get pulled out 3 laps to go. So there's 3 laps to go, but this is our last lap. And these 3 guys just came around me. And then I ended up sprinting for, I think, 19th position. So it's mad that you can still sprint for 19th, but you've been lapped. I think that's that's the thing with these races, because it's such short courses. As soon as you're off the back of the bunch, you're going to get lapped. I think it's as simple as that. But yeah, decent day for us, despite a little bit of unfortunate luck with the crash. Matt got up there in 4th. Steve's still in the sprints jersey. Tomorrow we head to Aberdeen, which is even more north of where we currently are in Scotland, so that should be interesting. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you then.